Next post sent. Hello, people. Welcome in. Lovely to have you joining us. Boy, oh boy, are we in a good mood after today. You'll see why in about 4 hours' time. But it's good to be back on the stream. How are we all doing? Mod Squad in the house. Adam LB 2006. Wonderful you can join us once again. Sue, hope you're having a good day. Got Mike, Charlie, Lucy in there as well. Jerry, welcome in all of you, and there'll be many more people popping in, I am sure. So, it's possibly one of the more lackluster spotlight hours, including the fact we've got 2 times catch candy for the session. However, I was having a think, and I'll let you guys decide when this stream decides to sync up. I assume we're all seeing it. Hello, I hope everyone heard everything I was saying. Otherwise, it might be a bit of a problem, but there we go. I think we're all good. So yes, welcome in everybody. Hope that you're good. Lovely to have you joining us. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Sue, Jerry, Charlie, Lucy, Mod Squad is strong. Mike Griffin, Adam Belby 2006, and I'm sure there's a few more faces who will swing on by very shortly. So yeah, Makuhita Spotlight Hour. Not really a shiny that we need, I'm gonna say that, because we've got quite a few of them over the years, including, I think this was a wild spawn, maybe it was a research one, of a 96 terrible attack. Caught in the wild, there you go, 2023. Wild 96 shiny, and if we add the family in there, I think I got this, I don't know why I called it Caterpie, 2019. We have a Hundo, a Nundo, and some other stuff. So the last one we saw was 4,200 checks. And we've now seen 4,305. So that's our starting point, 4,305. And we'll see how things go, but I'll let you guys decide. Shall we drop either the Gimmighoul coin bag or the meltan box rather than an incense, just to get more Makuhita, because we've already burnt the daily incense today doing the video. Charlie Todd, mate, good to see you. Irene, welcome in from Florida. Hope you're having a good start. Is it start today? It's afternoon for you over there, I think. Just about. Linz, good to see you. Ash Hesh, good to see you as well. No luck so far. Spotlight Hour's not started quite yet here, but we'll see if it pops up. Gimmighoul, I see Alex saying Gimmighoul. I'm tempted to go Gimmighoul just because I don't actually have a good one, and I always forget to run the coin bag. Meltan, we have a Lundo of it, level 50'd, and we have a Nundo of it too. So we'll find out, but I think we might go with the coin bag, to be honest. And we can, I think we can Roar of Time the coin bag to last for an hour, because it lasts 30 minutes usually. JK, thank you very much. Hope you have a good spotlight hour yourself, and appreciate the good vibes as always. Pogo Joshi, welcome to the stream. And have I missed anybody else? Remoir, for some reason, message retracted, but welcome in nonetheless. Magfloof, good to see you joining the stream as well. Ooh, earwax removal video. There's some oddly satisfying things, aren't there? All the sort of it's like watching people cleaning excessively dirty rugs and stuff like that. It's just a satisfaction of a time lapse that goes from dirty to clean. I'm sure that's why they do so well on the internet, those style of videos. I wish clearing Pokemon Go storage was that satisfying, but it's actually not. CJ Ram, welcome into the stream. And that is 6 o'clock. First things first, check the balloon. Is it a Dragon Grunt? No, it's a Poison Grunt. That can get the hell out of here. But what we are going to do, actually, and I think I'm with this, let's open the coin bag. All the Makuhita are there, and I think we can Roar of Time it. If I'm not mistaken, actually, all I need to do is I just need to search by CP and go Roar of Time here. And I tell you, for some reason, it's just become excessively windy here. It's like rain is about to roll in. It was absolutely beautiful earlier today. Not quite sure, but there is Gimmighoul. What do you mean I'm not currently using any of these? Okay, it's prompted me to put a star piece down. Sure, we'll put a star piece on game, since you demand it. Plus a Mega is top tier move, not gonna lie. I need to get the right Mega though. I don't have the right Mega, thank you very much for reminding, but I do have the coins to evolve Goldango, but we don't have any. So I'm running Mega Rayquaza, but obviously Gimmighoul is a ghost type if I'm not mistaken. Yes, ghost type, so we should really run Where's my Gengar? Me tier 3 Mega Gengar. Because we don't have a fighting ghost Mega. And if I'm going to do anything, I'd rather get the Gimmicule XL and Candy than than the Makuhita. But hey, no shiny, no Hundo. Sorry to hear that. So salty about no trade XL bonus this season. I made that point on the podcast. I think a lot of us would be rather hacked off as well, CeeLo, to be honest. Because you want to trade those good old GoFest catches when you have them done and dusted and get some guaranteed trade XL. Also, the 2 special trades per day, how good would it be if you did the 2 special trades and had a guaranteed XL candy for the trade? That would be really nice, but no, they've thrown it out, unfortunately. The event for the basic candy, yeah, exactly. We're not going to throw anything special in terms of the throws or whatever. But we'll see if Makuhita decides to sparkle tonight. Given the luck we've already had today, which I do not want to give away, but I will say we've already had 5 shinies while out and about doing a video for today. So that will be going up at 10 PM UK time, BST, which is in just under 4 hours. That Makuhita decided to attack at just the wrong moment. Oh, Enamorous with the header, beautiful. It's actually starting to spit rain. Why? So this summer in the UK, where it wasn't scheduled to rain, it hasn't rained, it's been beautiful. As soon as I start to try and stream, I'll have a douse of drizzle. Why not? Got people tuning in from India, from Toronto, and all of that. Welcome in. Different time zones. Bert Bar, good to see you. How is the afternoon treating you? Gimmicule. Come on, I would love to get a good IV one just for the sake of being able to evolve one, because I'm not overly keen about trading or lucky friend trading it. How to get the coin box? You have to send a postcard to Scarlet or Violet, which is a Nintendo Switch game. So you have to have either a friend who has the game, you can then connect your Pokemon Go account to it, or have one yourself. That's how you get the coin bag. Where's this wind and rain come from? Seriously. You see, I'm just in like the linen shirt. It was really nice earlier today. It was actually pretty warm, sunny, and now that's completely disappeared and gone. Yeah, our meet-up bits and pieces are done in Walpole Park in Ealing, in West London. If you check on Campfire, there is actually a community meet for Gumi this Sunday. So if you're around, if anybody's around the area and wants to join for Gumi Community Day, there is a community ambassador hosted event in this park you can find on Camp. I'm missing the Gimmicule. Hey, good to see you back in another stream. How are you doing? Let me turn the Gimmicule. There we go. The hysterically tiny little Gimmicule thing. CJ Ram already got 1 shiny Makuhita at full odds. Beautifully done. Caught it a few weeks ago, hoping to catch another to evolve it. Fingers crossed for you. We may have to start ducking in for cover. I'm not kidding. If it starts to rain anymore, I'll have to make a quick detour to the flat to go and get an umbrella, because I am not prepared.
3 minutes and then 1 minute after.
We'll push on as much as we can do. Gimmicule catch. We'll check everything after the spot hour has finished. Obviously in terms of 4 stars and all that jazz. Aishi's J Joggy. If you want to be in Zapdos radar, you need to drop a comment on the video from Saturday. So check back. The one with the random Shundo in it, the Shundo video, that's the video to comment your in-game name and your friend code on if you want to join for Zapdos Raid Hour, which is tomorrow. A couple of people have done it. We'll promote it again. I promote it in the video that's going up tonight. Yeah, sorry, but I will not be in Madrid Go Fest. I have prior family commitments that have been settled and in the works for the best part of 9 or 10 months. And they're not things I can get out of. And not things I'd really want to get out of, considering or whatever. But is it called Spelunker's Cove? That is such a stupid event name that's coming up when Madrid is happening. Oh, Bert, thank you very much for the super chat. I throw a like directly down on that. Appreciate the support, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There's an XXL Makuhita to say thank you for the thank you for the donation. Brilliant. XXL for the wins. We need to try and go lucky, Bert, before New York. I tell you, the 7km egg event, this event that's about to finish today, really pushed me to open gifts. I need to keep on top of that. Patreon people, if you're a Patreon squad member and you're on my friends list, feel free to ping me a message on either Patreon or Discord if you want me to open the gift. Because sometimes I'm quite bad. Actually, no, sometimes. Majority of the time I'm quite bad at opening gifts, but hey. Looking forward to Gumi Community, as am I, as am sure most people. But I'm going to wish everybody the very best of luck, including you, CJ Ram. Come on. We're not doing the best in terms of catching stuff. Yeah, I won't be in Madrid, but I will be able to be playing Spelunker's Cove event over in Sardinia in Italy, which would be very nice, and also we'll be able to live stream and Yveltal Raid Hour while we're over there. I think we'll miss the Spol Hour for that week because from memory it's pretty terrible. There we go, Pavnoko, open my gift. I'll do them after the stream, but ping me again. Although I think I'm maxed on the gifts today because I did the 7km eggs. So going on from tomorrow, that will be the time. I need to go through and see who can receive a gift. That's the key thing. Who can I send a gift to? Comment under your community post. Comment on the video. Comment on the video, please, if you can do. That's the place, because I'll go through the comments of that video tomorrow and make sure I add the people for Raid Hour. That's how I do things. The Global Go Fest will definitely do it here. It will be hosted here in Ealing. We'll link up with Vince, the ambassador. Mark and Ian will be here too. Good evening to you, Lucy Silver. How are you doing today? And Silver, welcome to the stream. Did we catch the Gimmighoul? Yes, we did. I'm sure we did. Yes, success. Interesting to see that Roar of Time doesn't impact the coin bag, actually. That's quite annoying. But it is what it is, at least we know for the future. Coin bag lasts 30 minutes, no matter what you do. Oh, that didn't catch. Do you get Gimmighoul for catching Gimmighoul? No, you don't get the coins for catching it, I don't think, or it's very rare. You're better to have it break out and run, apparently. No matter. So golden lures drop the coins that you need, and before Gumi Community Day, if anybody's going to come down for Gumi Com Day on Sunday, an hour beforehand, so at 1 PM, we're going to do a golden lure session. That's what happens at the beginning of every major Community Day event. That's the best way to get the coins. Got the shiny? No, we have not, unfortunately, but we have only been live streaming or playing Spotlight for about 11 minutes. And Makuhita will be a full odds shiny, so 1 in 500 is what we're working with today. Spotlight hours are never boosted events themselves, but you have to keep an eye on what Pokemon are permanently boosted. Can you trade Gimmighoul's? Yes, you can trade Gimmighoul. They're not a mythical or anything like that, they're just a normal Pokemon that has a different mechanic. So thankfully you can mass trade them if you fancy it. Did it catch? It did. Lovely. As you can see, we've got quite a few coins already. Because we always do the Golden Lure session before the community day, and then before we actually live stream the com days. That's when the Golden Lures go down. Siva, thank you very much for joining in. How to get the Golden Lure? It's again linked to the console thing, so it's where it's a bit like Meltan linked to Let's Go or Pokemon Home. It's another game or app that you have to link it to. You get the Golden Lure for, I think it's either 5 or 7 days consecutively sending a postcard to Scarlet or Violet, and then after 5 or 7 days of doing it back to back, you then get the Golden Lure. 1 in 500 is unfortunately the regular. That's just how Pokemon are. We'll check for Hundos and Nundos at the end of the stream. That's the best plan. Otherwise I'm going to find myself searching 4-star constantly. But I just want to make sure the bloody Gimmighoul stays in the ball. Fine, have an Ultra Ball. Not too concerned if Makuhita doesn't catch either. I'm not even running a mega for it. Rather get the Gimmighoul candy. Candy boost. I will be at New York Go Fest. Absolutely, that's the one Go Fest I'm doing out and about. Got some big plans for it as well. Cannot wait. I was there last year. Ooh, sniped the Gimmighoul from underneath. Yeah, I was there last year, had an amazing time, but I want to try and do a few more things while we're over there. And I want to try and link up with some other creators. Raid train, my plan is to try and do a big raid sesh while in New York. I need to link up with the likes of JT Valor and Pokédaxi, etc. If we're going to go raiding, I want that Hundo Necrozma. If my trades don't work out at the moment, Hundo CP for Gimmighoul, we do not know. Because again, it's like every other wild Pokemon, it's random levels and stuff. So you're gonna, if you wanted to know the Hundo CP for Gimmighoul, you'd have to memorize 35 technically different numbers and then hope that the level corresponds to the number. So that's why it's much easier to tell if something's a Hundo when you get it from either research, eggs, or raids. Research rewards are always level 15. They're always level 15. So if you want to know, it's like how we know of a Hundo research Comday Pokemon, because you look up what the Hundo CP of a Goomy is at level 15. You can look that up on the database for things like LeakDuck and GoHub, and then you'll do that, and it will be much easier to notice. Raid bosses are always level 20, or when they're weather boosted. So for example, Zapdos, which will be boosted in windy or rainy conditions. I'm suspecting it will be windy boosted tomorrow for raid hour here. Then it will be level 25. Eggs are always hatched at level 20. Wild Pokemon could be anywhere from level 1 right up until level 30. If you're weather boosted, they could go up to level 35. It's crazy. PokeRads, good evening to you. How are things going? Too many Makuhita. Well, that's what you get when you're playing Makuhita Spotlight Hour. So, Spotlight Hour, for anybody who isn't aware, is obviously the event where one Pokemon is featured solely for an hour, and that is the event. Full odds, just boosted spawns. I think Spotlight Hour's been going since early 2020, so they've been quite a long-standing event. The first one we had was Onyx, I believe. Definitely looking forward to all the extra dust this month. Been running low for a while. I know the pain, Alicia, having maxed quite a few things. So yeah, I need to recoup the dust as well. Up in the northern hemisphere, you can find Paras nests. So if you find a Paras nest, which we've got one in Lamas, quite a good thing to grind, particularly on a non-event weekend perhaps, so maybe like the Saturday before Community Day. Could look to just catch a load of Paras, get the dust. How do you know if there's a nest? All green spaces like this, so if you look on the map and something's a big green space, that's registered as a nest, which is where mostly things like parks and, I don't know, natural spaces are marked as nests in the game. And you'll notice it's a nest Pokemon because it will be appearing in that area a lot more than anything else. I can't demonstrate that now because Spotlight Hour completely overtakes nest spawns. I need to get the Gimmighoul. I also should have done a route, but we'll do a Golden Lure route first. Over 4 mil Stardust. Nice. Sealer at 5.8 mil. Beautiful. I'm quite low down. It's sub 600k here. So for example, so Walpole we know is a Goldeen nest. Goldeen sometimes bleeds through the Spotlight Hour spawns, but most of the time, for example, when I was walking around here earlier today, getting the quests for Molga, then, yeah, Goldeen spawned a lot. Here we go. Paras nest on the daily walk. Nice, CeeLo. That's a Stardust haven right over there. Beast Cameron, thank you for the good luck. Right back at you when you're playing yours. Not overly concerned about getting the shiny tonight. We have quite a few of them already, and it's not really a meta-relevant Pokemon. Even its Shadow variant. You know, if you're going to go for a Shadow fighting type, go for Machop. That's vastly better than Hariyama. But it's a decent-ish shiny family. Gathering dust for the Caterpie catch. Yes, although theoretically I should be able to max that now. After hatching all 7 kilometer eggs we could today. 0-star Gimmighoul, wonderful. Yeah, I need to get the Caterpie to level 50 ASAP. And then once the Enamorus has its XL candy, then it can be best buddied. And I think I'll leave it as a Caterpie until they eventually add Gigantamax forms, because then it will be time to get the Butterfree. CJ Ram, very best of luck for the rest of the day. Hopefully see you again tomorrow for Raid Hour, and appreciate the good vibes, the good luck. They need to cut the trees down here, seriously. And I'm not overly tall. I'm 6'1", but I have to duck under almost every piece of foliage that's in the park here. Okay. While we do these, I I'm actually going to work out doing a couple of routes before I forget, because I didn't actually do any today. We were roaming around getting the quests. Captured that 5-foot tools. I don't have to duck. Don't have to duck under anything. Must be nice. Randy, good to see you in the chat, dude. How are you faring after the craziness of Sendai Go Fest, mate? I saw the haul and everything, obviously, on socials. Save me a shiny circuitry, bro, for our lucky trail. We were lucky friends last night. I took the photo and then forgot to upload it to Discord. My Griffin just bagged a shiny. Hey, dude, congratulations. Spotlight Hour shiny. Are you out and about or playing from home for this one? That was a hopeless throw. And Randy, you did a very good job of sandwiching yourself into JT's content there. So I was watching the Lapras Cafe video. That looked fantastic. If it a little bit weird, it looked like they'd done a curry but with blue curacao, or whatever it is. Fantastic. Yes, the North American folks will obviously get this later. So Spotlight Hour is always, it goes every single time zone, but here in the UK we're 5 hours ahead of the East Coast. So 6 to 7 p.m. at local time. So when it hits 6 p.m. in your time zone, that'll be when Makuhita Spotlight Hour kicks off, and I forget what next week's is, honestly. The first 3 Spotlight Hours for the month are pretty terrible, unfortunately. It's the one at the end of the month, which is insane. Double catch Stardust on Morlul. That means with a star piece on people, not even with weather boost, you'll be getting 1500 dust per catch. Dead. Dead, Jimmy Gore. We haven't got a shiny Makuhita yet from tonight, but we are running at a full odds ratio for the shiny, unfortunately. So it's reasonably unlikely. No worries, Jesse. Hey, best of luck when it does make its way around to your time zone. It's the same with raid hours. Raid hours happen on Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. Tomorrow is going to be Zapdos raid hour. We're going to live stream it here on the channel. From the UK, of course. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If it's windy, I don't mind. Gimme Go hidden under the gym. Why? Catch any shinies yet? You're probably the first UK Pogo streamer I've seen. Possibly on YouTube. I know that there are a couple of others. So Joe Beats, or J0 Beats, who streams over on Twitch. She's another UK content creator from further up north. I think there's Coolstar05 who also streams. I don't know if she does Spotlight Hours constantly. Sometimes she does. She does more GBL things. That's Claudia. But there are other UK content creators out there, 2 of which good firm friends and fellow podcasters, Masterful27 and Ian Waterfall. Both of them are available on YouTube, and they feature in many videos because we run a podcast together, the Incensed podcast, and we do events together constantly. Mark and Ian are going to go and hold down the fort in Madrid, and Ian and I are going to New York Go Fest. So there's a little UK content creator scene for you if you fancy a bit more of the UK vibe. And there we go, the mods are doing absolute fabulous work there by pulling up all the links. Thank you. I was rattling off the names reasonably quickly, so well done for keeping up. Over 5,000 Ultra Ball stacked. How on earth have you achieved? Have you done nothing but spin stops, Pavnoko, for like 6 months? Goodness me, that's quite the haul there. Good work. You're very ready for the Go Plus Plus is going to be going crazy while I'm grinding the Necrozma. I think that's going to be one of the best ways to play, particularly if you know, if you do the park experience and you chase the shinies you need in the biomes, then you can go ham in the city experience and go and hit all the raids that you want and just run the Go Plus Plus. And to be honest, I was looking at New York. I need the Oricorios, I need a couple of Furfrou and the Ducklet family, and I think there's one other I need, but I need to double check it. Genuinely, most of the spawns out there is kind of like, okay, cool, if we get them, the costumes, obviously, the Pikachu, the Eevee, and the Espeon and Umbreon, but we need the raids. We need a Hundo Necrozma or a Shundo Necrozma check, and the Buzzwole when we're in New York. That Buzzwole is going to be a real grind. Those folks in Madrid, you guys are going to be grinding for the shiny Pheromosa. Umbreon is lit, yeah. The Umbreon and Espeon shinies are real good. So good. And they're more difficult to find because they're only in the wild, and they might be in 3-star raids for the in-person events. You know, the Eevee comes out of eggs and the wild for the Go Fests, but the Eevee and Evolutions are not featured in Global, I think, from looking at stuff. The costume Eevee is only for the live events. So those of us who are going, we've got to try and get as many Eevee as possible. Did I click this one? I did click that one. Yes, I did. I did. Y and question mark unknowns. Yes, I think I have Y from somewhere. There's my Zygarde cell, lovely. But question mark unknown shiny, that's the brand new one for the live events, which we definitely need. You're right, Jerry. Thank you for that reminder. Gotta hope and pray. I need to make a checklist for New York. I actually do. Raids start before and after each day of the in-person event. Yeah, exactly. From what I saw in Japan, they start at 5 AM, which if they do, I'm up. I will get up at 4 AM to go and chase Necrozma raids and do that. Because we're only in New York for the New York Go Fest is 3 days, and I'm only over there for 5 days. Literally, I fly in on the 4th of July and I'm gone on the 8th. Where's this from? United States. Lovely. We've got a Mateo gift from somewhere. Cool. That means we can tick off the route because we've got our Zygarde cell. Great stuff. And gimme ghoul. Good luck. Yours is Sunday morning. Nice. Very best of luck. I know it's a little way away. It's like a month away. Right, we're going to do that route now. Let's do that route. Half of the spot layout has now gone, been used up. I think the Gimme Ghoul coin bag will be running out very soon as well. Race started at 5 AM and ended at 8 PM. Maybe an hour shifted for the area of Japan, but written timers were 10 minutes. Yeah, I saw the 10-minute timers. That is insane. Honestly. 25 minutes on timers on day 3 and 4. Okay, interesting. I hope they keep the 10-minute timers, because 10 minutes just means it's like bam, bam, bam. Hit those raids super easy, and you can kind of stay in one place. You just need to find somewhere that's got a good condensed amount of gyms. NYC ferry trip. Yes. The ferry was fantastic, wasn't it, Pavnoko? Really, it was worth the extra ticket. We're doing it again. We booked the ferry. So that will be our transport to and from Randall's Island on the Friday and Saturday. We're thinking 25 minutes time is because more people were playing on the weekend. That could possibly be it. So maybe the Friday in both Madrid and New York will have 10-minute timers, and then the Saturday and Sunday will have 25-minute timers, perhaps. But that's it. I need a Hundo Necrozma in my life. We've got quite a few of the Hundo Ultra Beasts ticked off. I've not really raided for Pheromosa, but I'm going to wait for Global to chase that if needed. Because Global, it won't be the normal Necrozma we'll be raiding. We'll be raiding the Dusk Mane and Dawn Wings versions. And then once we've done those raids, I assume it means we'll get the energy related to the other two. I saw, Randy, your RNG was really harsh on those Necrozma raids. 355 raids, no Hundo. Kind of insane. But you're doing all three, are you doing all three, Randy? I forget if you were doing Madrid as well. You're obviously definitely doing Sendai and New York. Maybe you just need a GoFest change. Change of location, unfortunately. Quincy, good to see you in the stream. Yeah, no shinies, unfortunately, tonight. As of yet. But we've had quite a lot of shiny luck today, which you'll see on a video in 3.5 hours' time on the channel. So if you are new here, why not hit that subscribe button? Stick around, because there's content going out on the channel all the time. And also, we'll be doing a 24-hour challenge later in the week. When the Slumbering Sands event begins on the Friday, we're going for 24 hours from 10 AM Friday to 10 AM Saturday. We're waiting. Going to be good to bring one of those back, because we haven't done one of those since November. There's not really been a good time. Quincy, good job hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate it. I do not want to burn my Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls on a Makuhita, no thanks. $30K, congrats on nabbing the shiny one. Fantastic. Did anyone get a shiny Necrozma first raid? Doing all? Yes, doing all three. My goodness me. 233 total raids, no Hundo. So no Hundo of any Ultra Beast that you guys hit. That's mental. Something did is just a shift of a location. Stream. Hope you're good. I just need to try and go lucky friends with all my Patreon squad peeps who will be in New York. There's so many people I'm lucky friends with, it's ridiculous. Dig at a Hundo circuitry. Oh, I saw that on a video. Why did I not remember that? Sorry, dude. I literally watched it like last night, or yes, I think it was yesterday while I was editing some bits or whatever, or 2 days ago. It was on was it JT's video? It all becomes a blur because I ended up watching Daxy's live streams back to sort of see what was going on live there, you know. Have to make an entrance. The Wolverine's certainly making a donation hype entrance, mate. Lovely to see you in the stream. Hope you're good, and thank you so much for chucking down the donation on the stream. Really do appreciate it as always. And I guess our lucky trades is going to be shiny Necrozma. 2 shiny Necrozma? Why not? Oh my goodness me. See, I'm not going to put an incense down. I don't want to burn an incense. I've burnt so much incense over the last 4 days just to get the Emolga spawns. I was wounded by my fleeing circuitry. I did see that on the Patreon chat, Linz. Made up for it with a shiny Dex Entry Nihilego. Very nice. And the thing is, if they come from those different GoFests, they have such a good geotag. That's what I really love. Absolutely love the geotags that come from these live events if you remote into them. Well, I will say, the Nihilego should be available globally for Global GoFest, which is nice. So there'll be a good amount that you should be able to raid locally. It's those regional ones that are going to be tricky to get. for people, particularly people not going to a Go Fest, because you've got to think every region has 2 Ultra Beasts they need to remote into, basically. Both accounts are lucky, yeah, exactly. Lucky with Randy and Disney Mom Rachel too. Nice. I need to get lucky friends with Disney Mom Rachel. I'm lucky. I need to get lucky with Jerry. There's another person I need to get lucky with. So we're lucky with the likes of Connor, Sammy, I think, Sue, Wolverine times 2. Gotta be done. Yeah, slow mode is on because, unlike, you know, other bits and pieces people stream from home, etc., I'm walking around with a phone in my hand in the streets of, well, not the streets of London, but I'm walking around London to read messages because trying to be tricky. Plus we have these signal dropouts as well, which is fantastic. I feel like every week the signal service around this area of London just gets worse and worse. It genuinely feels like they're sort of knocking phone masts down. One of the regional Ultra Beasts won't be shiny this round. I would honestly say, because I obviously saw Stack Attacker was not shiny in Sendai, I think following that, Blacephalon won't be shiny for Madrid and New York, so not worth raiding those at all. But for global, they should be shiny. I think that's what will happen. They'll release them as shiny for the global event. Yeah, I've been trying. I'm opening the gifts with people who I'm, you know, best friends with, but not lucky. Who I'm going to see at live events and trying to get them to go lucky. Bit blurry. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a weak spot here, unfortunately. Need my own personal booster. Mushroom, good to see you on a stream once again. How's it going? "53 interactions to go for us." That's a little bit off, isn't it? It used to be so much easier back in the day because without a remote raid limit, it was just raids every day, so everyone would level up every day. I miss those days, I really do. But now people don't really remote raid as much, obviously, because Niantic and Niantic, stupid people. Oh, and all the spawns disappeared just as I said that. Look at that. Quincy, thank you very much for popping in the stream. Grunt Dragon, let's go. Have a good rest of the day. Hopefully see you again tomorrow, because we'll be live streaming Zapdos Raid Hour. And please be a Gibble Grunt. Our Dratini, but it's Weather Booster Dratini, so come on. People having like a funky music thing. It's all Niantic's fault. Exactly, yeah. When in doubt, blame Niantic. I'm not going to Madrid Go Fest, unfortunately, but I'll be at New York. New York Go Fest is the one I'm doing, and obviously global. I have prior commitments that were in play 9 months before they decided to announce Madrid's dates, and there's no way I could even get out for one day to Madrid, unfortunately. Problem is, a lot of the networks around here are genuinely not that good. Like this was theoretically one of the best. It was O2 in this area. Not Shadow Shiny. Oh, 336 is pretty terrible, unfortunately. Hopefully that can get in the ball beautifully. Nice. Now we've got our rocket radar for if we spot a cliff. Took him down. Yeah, the grunts are no problemo, thankfully. Mushroom, we're going to be doing global in Ealing, so it'll be a global GoFest meetup here in my part of the world, West London. The Incense podcast trio will be down here. We'll be linking up with Vince. Should have a spectacular crowd out for that when it goes down in mid-July. What time is it over here? It is 42 minutes past 6. Flying type grunts are pretty dead these days, unfortunately. They don't give you the shadow shiny potential. Now we're on 4G. Love that. Need 6 more leaders to get level 45. That is very close. I reckon you get that done very quickly, actually. The shadow, oh yeah, that's rough when people get the shadow executor. That's a bit of a sting. Ealing's good. Ealing's good. Mushroom, I thought you'd been with me for many spotlight hours. Many raid hours. And seen the spawn density in Ealing is fantastic. Particularly in the parks here. Get really good spawns. The gyms are not too bad. Some of them are a bit spaced out, but we've got pretty good gym coverage. We've worked on filling every single cell. Are you hosting both days or just one day? We'll be doing both. I don't know if Ian and Mark will stick around for both off the top of my head. It's something to plan for the future, but I'll definitely be playing. Obviously, it's my local park. I'll be here both days doing whatever. Day one's obviously the biome rotations. And the day 2, I think, is just a mix of every single spawn, but mostly we'll be raiding. Well, certainly I will be, so I'll be trying to organise the raid train stuff. Just double checking this global will be banging. Oh yes, definitely. If you want a little precursor, we've obviously done the global Go Fest here in Ealing over the course of, God, the last sort of 4 years. So 2023 was epic. 22 was even more crazy, I'd argue, actually, because I had the Ultra Beats raids. We obviously did 2021 here too, and 2020 was obviously the COVID play from home thing, so we played here. 1000 XP away from level 50. Go get that one excellent throw, or 2 excellent throws that you can get. Get the 1000 XP. Come on. This should... Oh, Swinub, please. Veronique, welcome to the stream. Yes, it's a Swinub grant. Fantastic. Get this one taken down. Oh, we need to torch that one with fire. Fiery, we've got 15 minutes left of spotlight hour. Maybe we can get a decent IV Swinub. Come on. Me and Leon have got a char-free weekend specifically for global. Nice timing. Probably done specifically, I would say. So could be travelled down to join the community play here. 146 is a bit dead. Do so, if you can do, I would say do so. Come and join for the weekend, because it will be an amazing crowd out, and there'll be a bunch of Patreon squad members coming down. So join the crowd. It'll be brilliant. That was not a good, not a good Swinub. I think the Hundo Swinub Shadow was 176 from memory. Yusuf, welcome into the stream. There's our Zygots. Oh, 2 cells from 1 root. That's what we wanted to see. Fantastic. Zapdos raid is tempting. We will check the 4-star stuff at the end. Thank you, mods. Okay, route completed. Fantastic. We've done that route quite a few times. 79 times. Nothing spectacular. That was a big scream. Hopefully whoever or whatever it was okay. Good cell reception. On 4G, I love how sometimes 4G is better than 5G. Decided to have that weekend to ourselves, plan and organise. Good call. I mean, there's plenty of places to stay around Ealing. I think the hotel that most people go for when they come here, it's on Ealing Green. It begins with a Z. I forget its name off the top of my head. Zygarde cell reception is very nice. Oh, this begins with an X, that's it. Sounds like a Z. The Zandu. There's a Zandu hotel which is on Ealing Green itself. It's actually on top of the gym, which is how when Barside 2 came over for Global Sinnoh Tour, he managed to gold that gym in like the 2 or 3 days he was here. Shall we do the Zapdos raid? Oh, there's Karen, Patreon squad member. Let's do it. I need XLs. Let's burn the remote. Why not? There's a 4-ish people in here. How do you have so many balls when you don't even spin stops? I only don't spin stops when I'm on stream because my Go++ is synced up to go with my iPhone, which is the phone I use for everything else. We only use this Samsung Fold 3 for these live streams that we do. So I obviously don't want to desync the device and wipe the data from it, but currently I live on top of 4 stops and I have the Go++ spinning whenever I'm out and about all the time. So yeah, I collect items, just not while we're streaming. Let's go. Zapdos raid. Going to London this summer. Something I shouldn't miss happening in early August. We don't know too much about August's info because it's a little way down the road. But there's definitely... I would check the season info because the comm day for August is the 31st. But I don't remember if there are any major events going on specific weekends. I think there was something advertised on the 10th of August from memory. 10th of August was some kind of event or whatever, I think. But just double check because they only put the information for a specific month, like a matter of days before it begins. Why not going to make a proper little weekend out of it? Yes, absolutely. There's Global Go Fest. There's no better weekend for the squad to meet. That'll be fantastic. There'll be so many people coming down for Global. We usually have a really good turnout, but this year I think there'll be even more people joining, which I cannot wait for. Thank you, mods. You're having to work overtime on this one. Do we get the shiny? Unfortunately not so far. We do have 9 minutes left to go. We'll see if it decides to sparkle, but if anything, we've had much better shiny luck this morning when we were filming, and that video, folks, is going up on the channel in 3 hours and 9 minutes. So if you're new here, do hit that subscribe button and put the notification bell on so you'll know at 10 PM BST tonight there's another video going up, and we're live streaming Zapdos raid out tomorrow as well. Last shiny spotlight was an Abra. Oh, that was quite a few weeks ago, wasn't it? God, I haven't had one since 1975 isn't too good, unfortunately. I forget, what was the one before Abra? Because I didn't get LGM, didn't get Marini, didn't get Abra itself. So mine's it's like a month, about a month before since we got a Spot Hour shiny. This isn't a shiny, unfortunately, and not 100%er. We're a good 40 CP off of a Hundo, actually. But thank you, Karen, for the invite. Not Trubbish, it was Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. We got 2 Hitmonchans. Thank you, people, for the reminders. Because Spot Hours are sometimes very dead Pokemon choices, it can be quite difficult to keep track of them. Trubbish, we got 3, I think, shiny-wise, but Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan was the first Spotlight Hour of May, and that was the one we got before. There's the catch with the excellent, and it's kind of dead, but we'll hang on to it, because why not? Yeah, I only just noticed that. That's a very good point. I noticed that when I was tuning into JT streams recently. Lash, I assume it's Lash. If I pronounced it wrong, I apologise. But yeah, if you're viewing this on mobile and you're on the shorts feed, you have to go and press the 3 extra dots at the top of the stream, and it brings up the extra information about the stream, including the like button. I think there's a bit of a poor design done by YouTube, but hopefully they rectify it in some way. Since it's only there's 7 minutes left, we'll wander in this direction. No shadow shiny potential on that one. Or tap and hold the button. I think we've checked that grunt before. Do you tap and hold your screen? Okay.
I had to look at the contract.
When does that raid hatch? 25 minutes, and we won't be streaming by then, unfortunately. That's just Electabuzz. No thanks. Not raiding Electabuzz. Says, yeah, Makuhita is one of those shinies I've never got. Over 2,000 checks, ouch. Not even seen one. Got 2 this spotlight. Oh, well, there you go. You got all of your luck in 1 hour. Big congrats on getting the double shiny. And that was very well deserved, because at north of 2,000 checks, you are 4 times overdue. So, there you go. Congrats. Yeah, about 6 or 7 minutes or so, because we streamed the hour, plus a little bit either side. We covered the hour, and then it's sort of like the intro and the outro. Why is there a fly? Flies decided to take refuge on the Samsung. That was not necessary at all. It looks a little bit dead because we've cleared all these spawns already and we're not running the incense. So there we go. Boom, fantastic. Jam DT, welcome into the stream. How's it going? There's another spawn. It's something. Yeah, that's a good tip, actually, because I'm never running out of Pokeballs. So I forgot when they put Daily Adventure Incense in the game that if you put it down without 30 Pokeballs in your storage, they'll actually give you some. So yeah, you can pop your Daily Incense if you really want to get 30 Pokeballs. There's always the free gift in the shop as well, which is usually 3 or 4 Pokeballs anyway. We'll be live tomorrow at 6 PM UK time. Time for raid hour. Stream schedule is being shared by Nightbot, and it's also over on the community tab as well if you want to have a little look at what's coming up. We'll be live streaming the raid hour here, and we'll be live streaming the first hour of the community day on Sunday. So there's quite a bit going on. Oh my goodness me. Haven't played in like a year. Well, Xander, maybe a good time to jump right back in, because there's some good events coming up in June, plus there's the Go Fest going on. Sendai Go Fest was this previous weekend. It was really lovely to have invites come in from Sendai. If you're new here as well and you're looking for remote raid invites or friend ads from across the world, you want to get XP or get gifts from across the world, you can drop into my Discord as well. The Discord server's got a great global community, fantastic squad of people in there. It keeps growing every single day, and it's great for these live events, great for raid boss coverage, the things that are regional, linking up for the Vivillon patterns, etc. Jump in there. You've got to make a little profile that basically says your trainer name and your friend code if you want to add people, etc. But you can jump in there, share your shinies, get involved with the community, that sort of thing. 3 minutes to go. Traffic's getting rather rowdy tonight. Two minutes left to go. We'll see if we pick up anything. Is that good timing? Is that good timing? 2 minutes left to go. What?
I can't even park on the driveway, look.
No, I know. I blocked the driveway.
From me, I'll tell you. Go waddle around. I'll wait here so you can reshuffle the car and I can park.
Okay, okay. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go. Let's see if it decides to deliver some sparkles. We have had some very last minute spotlight hour luck in the past, but if this one passed me by, I don't necessarily mind. One minute remaining. Come on. 2 shinies for my Griffin, mate, you smashed it. Playing it from your sofa. Sometimes the spotlight hours play nicely with you. Sometimes they're good. Looking forward to seeing you global, hopefully. Mushroom, yes. Ahead of that time, so closer to the Global Go Fest release, we'll put out proper information and stuff like that, saying, you know, what's going on, who's going to be there, etc. So there'll be an ability to link up with the campfire event, but it'll be closer to the time. But I'll share it for sure. So I'll share it on my socials, etc., and in Discord. That, people, is 7 o'clock. So that is Spotlight Hour done and dusted, and for the 4th week in a row, no shiny from it, unfortunately. But there we go. That's how it goes, unfortunately. Now, the key thing, 4-star, oh, not 4 question mark, 4-star, no 4-star goodness, random Nundo potential, no Nundo, and no shiny either, so basically nothing apart from a little bit of dust. But we'll check the guinea ghouls a bit later. We did get about 40k dust, which isn't too bad. So that is Makuhita Spotlight Hour completed. Now, sequence confusion. So anybody who doesn't know what this event was, Spotlight Hour is a specific event that happens on Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. So when it hits 6 p.m. your time in your time zone, that's when it will begin. For me in the UK, it's just gone 1 minute past 7 in the evening here, because time zones are a thing. But on the note of live streams, we'll be back tomorrow live streaming exactly the same time, 6 to 7 p.m. here in the UK, covering Zapdos Raid Hour. I need XLs, wouldn't mind a Hundo check on it, and there is still time if you want to join for that Raid Hour. You can comment your friend code and your in-game name if you go over to the Hundo video with a Necrozma on the thumbnail. You'll find it on the channel, and that will be the way to join. There's a couple of people already on the list. There's space for a few more. But other than that, there's a video going up in just under 3 hours time on the channel. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you so much for the super chats that came through tonight, and a big thanks to the mod squad. Really had to put some effort in. I really did on this one. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you all very soon, people. Have a good evening or a good day. Do take care. If I could end the